What's going on, Jerome's? During his tenure here for the Minnesota Vikings, we have prided ourselves on calling balls and strikes with Kirky Jerome Ezekiel Cousins. When he signed the 3-year, $84 million fully guaranteed deal, he was an issue. 2018, 2019, especially the first 6 weeks of 2020, he was a hindrance, right? But after the bye 2020, he has played the best football of his career. He gives the Vikings the best chance to win a Lombardi this year and next year. And Kirk Cousins, I think, is going to have a career season in the new Kevin O'Connell offense. Justin Jefferson running wild. The offensive line improved, and the defense can actually stop I had a witty analogy there. I missed it. Anyways, but Kirk Cousins, what I really enjoy about Kirk Cousins is when he goes angry mode, when he goes Angry Kirk. And he did that at Vikings-Niners joint practices on Wednesday, where he dropped a frick bomb. And I'm not even talking about frick. I'm talking like the whole chinchilla. You like that. You bleeping like that. Woo! It's kind of crazy, man. Where the milquetoast saltine dude, very much a non-swear, very much a very clean, leave it to beaver type guy. He is going frick around and find out mode. I love it. I love it. And warning, this video is just going to be a collection of memes, and we're just going to talk about Kirk Cousins because, of course, it went to, you like that, back with Washington, and then he came to the Vikings, and he even trademarked, you Vike that, because that seems like a Kirk Cousins thing to do. And then, the first couple years, whatever. And then the last couple years, he hasn't been the issue. He's played extremely well. And also, just through inflation and the next guy getting paid, his contract is actually pretty reasonable. The 1-year, $35 million extension ain't bad. Compared to what you see Derek Carr making, what you see Dak Prescott making, what you see Kyler Murray making, what you see Lamar Jackson is going to make. And Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell, they hitched their wagons to Kirk Cousins because the NFL stands for not for long. And guess what? If these two fail as GM and head coach respectively over the first 2 seasons, they'll probably get fired. That's what happens when you don't do your job well. And they decided, hey, for the sake of our jobs, because we may never get another bite at this apple. Kwesi may be one and done as a GM. Kevin O'Connell may be one and done as a head coach. Probably not. Knocking on all the wood. Actually, they will be one and done because they'll have a long 20 to 30 year tenure here with the Vikings. Got them. But they said, hey, our best bet for the start of our regime is Kirk Cousins. Absolutely, man. Just getting after where Kirk Cousins, I don't blame him for the issues of the offenses the last couple of years. Gary Kubiak, whatever, and also Little Kubes, and also the tension he and Zimmer had, where that isn't talked about enough. Where everyone was just like golf clapping Zimmer last year when he's like, well, we're watching film together now. It took 4 years. It took 4 years for you to watch film together. A head coach and your starting quarterback. And yes, I know Zimmer has a defensive background, but you know who else has a defensive background? Belichick. He and Brady got some work done together, even though they didn't see eye to eye personally either. Whatever. And also, again, this is our version of the grassy knoll. The more that comes out about this, back into the left. He shoved him back into the left. It's just amazing, man. It is. And Kirk Cousins, hey, we'll put it on the table here right now. If Kirk Cousins wins a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP, we will get a lower back tattoo that says you like that. Put that on wax. Put that on your ink, like Randy Moss said. Do that. Do that up, because I don't care, because that would be a hell of a parlay. Not only does he win the Super Bowl, but he has to be Super Bowl MVP. We will get a "you like that" tattoo on our right above our rear end. I'll take that, man. It would be fantastic. Then the Tin Pot Pizza Ranch dictator is back. I lost this meme for a while because we switched computers. And the search function, the way that we brought up photos from the old computer didn't come up with the new computer. So we had to go through did it like 40,000 files, and we finally found it. Actually, we just cut and pasted from an old video. But also what are we missing? Oh, the Kirk locker. It's back, man. Some of these oldies but goodies, baby. And then, of course, Kirk Cousins getting the sunburn this summer, because that is an analogy for how he's going to toast the league. It's just going to be high voltage. It's going to be lots of electrons and stuff bouncing around, just burn into a crisp. He's going to burn this thing down, take it to the goal, Glendale, hoist that to Lombardi one time, and then 11 more times in the subsequent 9 years, because that's how math works. I think he's going to do it. I think the Vikings firmly have a shot, because tramps like us, baby, we're born to run. Kirk Cousins is going to be that guy. He's going to be Kirkman returns. I love it, man. But the whole thing, the thing that excites me most is Kirk. He feels very comfortable in his own skin. It took a while. You come into a veteran-laden team in 2018. You're like the new kid in school, and then eventually, you become that leader. You become the true captain. Even though he's worn the C since 2018, he hasn't been the true heartbeat of the team since I would say at some point last season. And now he firmly is the leader of that offense, and he's going to pull the trigger on a fantastic, beautiful top 5 offense. Kevin O'Connell's going to open things up, move away from the Kubiai Zimmer 1920s Charleston offense. Dalvin's going to be running free as also a wide receiver. Justin Jefferson's going to be the best wide receiver in the National Football League. Irv Smith won't be injured for a while. And then also the offensive line will protect his ass. He's going to drop dimes, man. Like 5,000 yards in contention for regular season MVP, Super Bowl win, and Super Bowl MVP. And like we said, Super Bowl victory as well as Super Bowl MVP. And this will happen. This will happen on our derriere. Don't care, man. But frick around and find out. I want this attitude. I want Angry Kirk all season, man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. You like that? You freaking like that? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.